Hey everybody! Hey, how's it going? All right, all right. Who we got watching here? So we got 10 people watching. Wow! All right, Kim Harris, I know you. Paul, Michael, Tim, everybody. Woo! It's time for Fiddle for Duffers, lesson number 6. Who knows what today may bring? Well, today we're planning to work on the Westphalia Waltz some more, and then and we're going to review everything we've done because I always do that. We're going to spend less time reviewing. You know, some things will fall off the table someday. Coming around the mountain will fall off the table, and you'll keep playing that on your own, and that's how we'll progress. Now, so I'm going to get my fiddle. It's right here. Hope everybody can hear okay. I've got the sound adjusted. Hi, Skip. How's it going from North Carolina? Man. All right, so let's see here. Let me get sorted out here. Get this out of the way. All right, so let's get started. So get your fiddles. I hope you're in tune. I've tuned up here. Let me just double check here. Yeah, I think I'm ready. So let's play. Let's start out by playing a little G scale work. So we're going to start on the open G. The big G note, the big G on the bottom there, and then we're going to go all the way up to the B on the E string, the fourth finger on the E string. So, and remember again, we've had our finger patterns. This finger pattern is for the A, G and D string rather, and this finger pattern is for the A and B string. So here we go. Here we go. Hear my foot. 2 taps per note. Ready, play. Keep on down. Come on down. Good, good. Now, you know, we got to keep a lot of things in mind while we're doing that. Let me just double check my tuning it. Yeah, my E is a little flat. I thought it was. Yeah, just remember, we got a lot of things to remember, right? Hope your bow tension is adjusted just right, and you're holding the bow like this, sort of, you know, like it's a pencil, and with your fingers should kind of, you know, like taper back toward the end pin here. So the turning knob. I forget what that's actually called now. Come to think of it, but so that's what we're doing, guys. So we're holding the bow right, and you know when we play the scales, we're practicing a lot of things. We're trying to get good tone, and that remember tone is pressure versus speed, right? So that varies. So you want to push down, you want to pull fast enough, and then we're also trying to stay in tune with our left hand, you know. So we're doing a lot of things at once when playing those scales. So it's important to play them deliberately. Try to get as good a tone as you can, and try to play as in tune as you can. All right, all right. So now let's go on from there. Let's play the old G arpeggio. We don't ever forget our friend the G arpeggio. So remember, I've always said that the arpeggio, the 3-note arpeggio of any key you're in or any chord, is the 1st, 3rd, and 5th degrees of the scale. So in G, it's G, B, and D. So we're going to start on this G string down here. We're going to play all the way up to the 4th finger again on the E string, but only playing G's, B's, and D's. And remember, always when you're practicing these scales, if you're not totally like dead familiar, always say the notes while you're playing, you know, just like I didn't do that last time, but that's another thing to keep in mind, right? Okay, so here we go. B, open D, G, B on the A string, D on the A string, G, okay, good. All right, now I'm going to add another scale exercise. And so this is one where we go up 2 notes and back 1. Up 2, back. So if I did that, I'm going. I'll say it. Sorry, up. I'm sorry. I messed that up. I'm going to go up 2 and back 1. Duh. So basically we're going up a third, or we're going from G to B. Then I'll play the A below, and then go on up from there. Let's just listen one time what it sounds like. And again, I do these exercises because the little pieces of this appear in zillions of tunes, like the scale, the arpeggio, and also with this little exercise. So this is a new one for you. I've got to come up with a name. 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Let's call it that. Okay, here we go. Listen one time. Now, I'm going to play it a lot slower than that. I'm going to talk about what the notes are. So first is... So we're going to go up 2 and back 1. So if I go up 2, it's G, A, B. Okay, so G to B. And that's the first note of the first little passage of arpeggio, remember? Okay, so G, B. Everybody play G, B. Okay, now play A, C. Oh, this is going to be tricky, isn't it? Now play B, D. Then C, E, D, F sharp, E, G, F sharp, A, B, G, B, A, C natural, B, D, C, E, D, F sharp, E, G, F sharp, A, G, B. Okay, I'm just going to leave you with that. Come back later and look at the video, and you're going up a third, you're going up 2, back 1, up 2, back 1. I want you to just mess with that. Watch the video, play around with that, and then we'll do descending. If you want to jump ahead, try to do it descending, which is going to sound like this. Okay, so, but do 4 beats per note if you need to think about it that long. Da, 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 da. Okay, or 2 beats works good actually. I think 2 slow beats. Da, da. So. Okay, again, we're learning these little scale exercises because they're pieces of the tunes we want to play, right? All right, so let's go to some music now. We've been playing Comin' Round the Mountain. And there it is. There it is, Comin' Round the Mountain. So let's play a little bit of Comin' Round the Mountain. And we're not going to play it very fast, though. But not as slow as we have been playing it. Let me get a little slurp of coffee here. It really is coffee, folks, too. It's not noon yet here. All right, let's dig in here, folks. I'm going to play, let me just play through it once. Fiddle tune style. Okay. Man, I don't see Mike Miller here. Mike, Wichita, where are you, buddy? He's missing Duffers. I can't believe it. I think this is the first time he's ever missed Duffers. All right, so let us play now a little bit of Comin' Round the Mountain. And remember, at the first note, it's the open D. We're going to play it real slow, guys. So you play along with me now. Here we go. But not slow jam slow, because you're beyond that now. And by the way, if you're just joining us, this is lesson number 6. There's been 5 preceding. The first 4 are in their entirety at my YouTube channel that you're watching right now. So just go search for Fiddle for Duffers and all the other episodes will come up. Now, starting with the 5th lesson, however, I have limited the length of the lesson to only 10 minutes, not the full half hour. To get the full half hour, you have to go to patreon.com/Charlie Walden and become a subscriber. This is opportune right now because if you're watching this lesson 6 as an archived video, right now is when it's going to end. if you want the rest of it, you have to go and become a member at patreon.com/Charlie Walden. Folks, it's 92 cents a week, or some massive decimal per second per year. It's incredible how cheap it is. All right, so go find a fiddle lesson for that cheap. But, so now you're going to see this. It's going to, oh, man. Oh, dude, don't do that to me. Okay, that's the end of that. All right, so let's go back to this right here, and let's play a little bit of Comin' Round the Mountain. Here we go. Everybody. Make your bow go straight. Oh yeah. One more. With feeling. Yeah, okay, good one, good one. Coming around the mountain. Now let's go on to play Sugar in the Coffee. I'm going to play it up to speed one time through. Here we go. Okay, so now let us proceed apace. Oh, last week I mentioned something that I'm going to post some of the resources that accompany these lessons on my website. And so I've created a subdomain of charliewalden.com. If you haven't visited that, please, I invite you to go visit it. I created a subdomain called Fiddle School, all one word, Fiddle School, FIDDLESCHOOL, .charliewalden.com. Okay, so Fiddle School .charliewalden.com, and across the top of that you'll see a link: fiddle for Duffers, mando for Duffers, guitar for Duffers. Now I haven't fleshed them out completely yet, to be honest. I had to create the subdomain and all. It took a little time this weekend. But by the end of the week I should have all the lessons posted, links to the lessons. They'll be embedded, and then also I'll have the resource materials. But now if you're a patron at patreon.com/Charlie Walden, all that stuff is there already. I'm going to attach all the accompanying files, the music, any audio files will be attached to each individual post that represents each lesson. Okay, so let us go now. And this lesson will go up on Patreon later this afternoon. I'll put this whole lesson up. Okay, so folks, let's continue apace. And yes, Tim, it is noon on the East Coast, by cracky. It is. And if you're in Atlantic time, it's already 1 o'clock, For my friend Walter in Charlotte, New Brunswick, it's 1 o'clock already. Okay, so let's go. And I think for Kim, it's 1 o'clock probably. All right, so let us go and play a little bit of Sugar in the Coffee. Here we go. Not too fast. Remember, the first note is this B on the A string, and then here we go. beginning. Hey, let me tell you what's happening with Fiddle for Duffers, though, too, is that I'm going to run all the way up to lesson 8, so that gives us 2 more lessons in this series. Then that'll be Fiddle for Duffers 1, and I'll start in with Fiddle for Duffers 2, and that'll be a series of 8 more lessons. And in those lessons, I'm going to move a little faster. I'm going to try to do a new key, up with each of those. Probably I won't do the flat keys, but I'll do something in C. We're doing G, a lot of G now, right? Because we're still mastering the fundamentals of holding the bow and all that good stuff. But so I'll do some work in C, I'll do some work in D, I'll do some work in A, okay? Because those are the Duffer keys, I'd say. Don't worry about playing in B flat or E flat or any of that stuff, because that's further on down the road. And then so after that second 8 weeks of Fiddle for Duffers is done, we'll move on to a different series, which will just be repertoire. We'll just start learning tunes. And I'll start with the easy tunes. I'm going to make a progression. And towards the end, somewhere down the line, 25, 50 lessons from now, we'll be playing a lot of other tunes. Well, actually, at some point, you'll be up to where you can learn the tunes, the Saturday tunes on Camp Possum, right? Because everybody wants to come to Camp Possum. All right, so let's move on from there, guys. And let's play. Our new tune last week was Westphalia Waltz. So we're going to work on that some. And then I'm going to give you a listen to a 4th tune, which is called Put Your Little Foot. Okay? So let me play you Westphalia Waltz. Here we go. And the music will be posted on patreon.com/Charlie Walden, and also on this. I can tell you where you can get the music right now. If you're not a patron, you can go to charliewalden.com/dots and get the music to Westphalia Waltz under waltzes. Okay. All right. So here we go. I've said a lot about patreon.com, but that's not it. If you don't want to become a patron and you're enjoying the lessons, the broadcast, go to ko-fi.com/Big Fiddle Show and buy me a cup of coffee. Just do that. Who doesn't want a cup of coffee? All right, so now let's go on and play Westphalia Waltz. Here we go. It's a waltz. I'm going to play it slow anyway, right? So just listen, or if you've already messed with the first part some, play along, okay? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's the first part. That's how she goes. Now, I think I did the up-close finger view last time with that. I'm pretty sure I did. So now we're going to move on to the second part, okay? So the second part starts on the E string, the second finger on the E string, or what is the G note right here. Okay, so it goes G, first finger, F sharp, then the B on the A string. Okay, now we're going to mess around with the A string and the G string a little bit. B on the A string. So that's B, A, G, B, A, B, C natural. Okay, let me play you what you got so far. Then now the first finger on the E string. What's that note? F sharp. Open E. Okay, that's all on the E string, and only we're messing around just the order of 3 notes: E, F sharp, and G. So start on F sharp. Oh, sorry. One more time. F sharp, open E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, G, D. So E string, open E, and the D on the A string. C, B. Okay, let's try it again. From the top, start on this G. Now the F sharp on the E string. Come on, baby. Keep going. Repeat. Okay, so that the way you ended up is E, D, E, D on the D string, F sharp, G. Do that with me. E, D, E, D. So open E, D on the A string. Twice. Now, F sharp on the D string and G on the D string. Listen. The second part's actually easier than the first part. But let's go through and now just what I want you to do. I know you just learned that. We're going to play through it slow a couple times, and then I want to play the whole tune, right? Because how are we doing on time? Oh, we still got 6 or 7 minutes left here. All right, so let's start. We're going to play it, the second part a couple times through. Just grab whatever you can of it for right now, all right? So just play the G on the E string, second finger. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Just roll with it now. That's a C natural on the A string. That's a good. Now the F sharp on the E string. Open E. E, D, E, D, C natural, B, G, F sharp, E, F sharp, B. F sharp on the E string. F sharp, G. Okay, now we're going to play the whole tune. We don't have a lot of time left, so we're going to start back at the beginning of Westphalia Waltz, and we're going to play all the way through to the end, okay? We'll try to do it. We'll just do it one time through, okay? Because it's a long tune. It's got a long story, you know? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, first note is the open D, right? And then the G on the D string. So it's... Remember that? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, play. E, D, D, G, A, B, C, A. man, you guys did great on that. Now, I think I got asked last week, and I want to re-emphasize this. You have to get these tunes in your head. I always say, if you can't hum that tune right now, you really can't play it, because we're playing by ear, right? So if you can't go, da, 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 you got to hum the rhythm. You got to hum the right note, right? So get the tunes in your head. And how do you do that? You listen to them over and over and over again, all right? That's how you get the tunes in your head. That's how I've done it. I've wasted many years of my life just listening to fiddle music. So now we're gonna move on to another tune next week, and so I want to give it to you right now, called "Put Your Little Foot." I'm just gonna play through it a couple times because that's all we got time for, folks. Well, before I do that, let's talk about what's coming up on the Possum's Big Fiddle Show Media Empire Network. Today, Fiddle for Duffers. Tomorrow, if you're interested in mandolin, there's Mandolin for Duffers, always on Wednesday at 11 o'clock. Then, on Wednesday evening, please come on by for Camp Possum. There's no teaching, it's just a jam session, okay? That's at 8 o'clock Central Time. Then, on Thursday morning, we're back at it again, 11 o'clock a.m. Central Time, with guitar backup for Duffers. How to back up those pesky fiddlers, got to get that figured out. Then a pure, delightful entertainment program with my wife Pat here on the piano. We're going to play the Big Fiddle Show. It's episode number 70. Who'd have thought it was possible? And it's our Tiki night. Friday is always Tiki night, folks. Then, finally, the week ends on Saturday for us, our live streaming on Saturdays from 11 to 12:30. It's the real Camp Possum. It's the Saturday morning Camp Possum. And this week, we're teaching a Nile Wilson tune. Nile was a great fiddler from North Central Missouri, called The Tune in C. It doesn't have a title. And then we're back at it again with Fiddle for Duffers, all right? So now let us play through. I'm going to give you a little bit of Put Your Little Foot, and then we're done here today, folks. That's an easy tune. You'll get right onto that. And then after that, when that tune is done, we're moving on, folks, because we're moving on to the key of D. So in lesson number 8, it'll be time for the key of D. But we'll still be doing this key of G stuff next week at lesson number 7. I'm going to see you next Tuesday morning at 11 a.m. Come on over. Come on. Let's do this thing. What do you say? What do you say, folks? Let's do this thing. Wait, where's my... And hey, all right. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Partners.
Thanks for coming, folks.
And
See you next
to your
time. See you
corner.
next time.
Join your hands, circle to the left.